You better be bloody well. Come on, guitar!
Okay, about right. This is obviously a rat bass. Okay, and this is the 199 drum machine built inside the bass guitar, and this here is the tempo knob. That's the highest tempo, and that's the lowest tempo. And you've got these fills, which are press these two together, get another variation. This is the start and stop switch. Okay, now should point out that there are batteries in the back. I mean, this is a rat bass. Don't get any impression that it's cosmetically much good. But there's one thing I can say about it. Whenever it's been in a house, a multiple occupancy house, nobody's bothered to steal it because it looks so rubbish. Oh well. Let's play on. The idea of this metronome bass is like if you just want to put a track together using your multi-tracker. Usually I like tape multi-trackers. It's good to have a backbeat to your bass, so you've got a complete track, drum and bass track, not drum and bass in the modern sense, but bass guitar, drum machine. Now, if this, you mix the two outputs of the bass guitar and the drum machine into the same track on your multi-tracker, and then with what I do is I lay tracks overlay tracks with a digital drum machine, and it just builds up the whole body. Now there's another interesting, if switch this off a moment, right, that's the off button, we turn that off. Now if I try and play the bass, nothing happens unless I switch this switch here, in which case the whole thing, drum machine's completely eliminated, and it's just a standard bass. Now, and on top of having the drum machine there, I've also fitted a bass fuzz. I call it the bass fuzz, but it's basically slightly clipped bass. And it also runs off the 3-volt battery that powers the rap and dance. And I can demonstrate that now. Obviously it's not doing anything, but nothing's connected. We power up, and then we end up with this. That's the not the amp that's overloading, that's the, or fuzzing, it's the internal fuzz circuit. That's straight bass. This here control, the little white one, that's the standard volume for the bass. That's connected to the through device on the, in other words, it's like pick up, volume knob, through switch. So going back to the fuzz bass, I decided to put a fuzz inside the bass as a means, so that I like overdriven Lemmy style bass. And of course you can't feed the output of the drum machine and a clean bass into an amp without getting overdrive on the drum machine, which it wouldn't really like. Something else. This is a very basic mixer. So the idea is we balance the bass guitar output with the couple of variations. That's the insides. A bit messy, I suppose, but I don't want to interfere with it to neaten it up because it might stop working. This rap and dance drum machine inside, as I said, it's also included in the movie. It's worked since 1991 when I bought it. In fact, I had it was, let's stop this for a moment. So the actual rap and dance cost £1.99 from Walthamstow Market in London. I've not seen anything like that since. Now, if you've got one of these, £1.99, which is about £3.50 these days, taking into account inflation. Well, look, you know, put it on eBay because someone's going to love it. Now, the other thing about the Wrap and Dance is that it has got no auto off function, so it's actually a toy, obviously. And there's a lot of us like using toys as musical instruments, which they do very well. Now, the original Wrap and Dance in the video a bit earlier on had a incandescent lamp inside it, and it wouldn't switch itself off if you kept it going. Now, what would happen is that the child that was given it as a present would more or less just forget about it, and the battery would go flat, and then the battery would corrode the insides, and then it'll end up in the bin. But what astonishes me is how is it that they can do a cob chip on printed circuit board. It's basically an IC, and it's plonked on the actual printed circuit board, and then they put black stuff over it. What's it called? That resin or whatever. It's a cob chip. Now, right, this here is cosmetically or like physically identical to what was in the £1.99 Wrap and Dance. It's basically a little lump of printed circuit board with all the stuff on it, and that there is the cob chip. This is the chip on board, the black thing there. Okay. It's got one transistor to drive the loudspeaker, and that's, I think, a 1 megohm potentiometer. Is it? Well, the 199 Wrap and Dance has a 1 meg potentiometer to set the tempo. Well, this needs, I think, 22k. I can't see it very well. Let's have a look. Something like 22k. Now, the problem with this does actually work, and it gives out a nice beat. A bit more sort of African style music, I guess. But I've never found a way of making it continue without the monostable timeout, which is what happens. I mean, the idea of that is to prevent the batteries going flat. And of course, some children have got a fairly limited attention span. So of course, if the thing switches itself off, then the child would go off to do something else. Someone gives them a teddy, I suppose. Anyway, that's the Wrap and Dance. This is not the Wrap and Dance. This is something else, but as I said previously, it's almost identical in the way it looks.